Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. Luana Hodges, YBC, Youth Building Conversation. I know it's been a minute, but I was traveling, went to the ATL to support a young lady that I had on my platform maybe a year and a half ago. Um, Brandy, so at Spelman College. And we had a great time. I'm going to be featuring some of Spelman students on my platform. Um, Up and coming in the future. So look forward to that. But this evening, I have Maliah Bond. Maliah Bond, always pronounce her name incorrectly. Maliah Bond, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
She's coming from Morgan State University, Baltimore, Maryland, right outside of DC. So I'm happy that you're on my platform. Long time coming. I've been trying to get her on here for a long time. So she finally was like, okay, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. But before we get started, I always ask my guests if you can pray us in, say a little prayer before we start.
Okay. So, um, I never did this before, so
That's okay. It's your prayer. You pray your
okay.
prayer.
So um, I just want to thank God for having us here and for me sharing this experience with everybody. And I want to thank God for everybody coming here and listening to us and me explaining everything. And I also want to um, I just also want to thank God for everything that happened. Like in life and how I'm coming up, how everybody else is coming up around me. I want to thank God for that. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Amen. Amen. Your prayer is your prayer. So I normally give a little spiel about how I know the person, if I know the person that I'm interviewing. Luckily, I do know this young lady right here. She's best friends with my daughter and is one of my daughter's roommates in college, but they also went to high school together. So I watched this young lady bloom into the young woman that she is today. So I'm very honored to have you on my platform and just share what you have going on in your world, in Morgan State University world. Yes. Um, so yeah, I'm so happy about that. So I always ask, who is Maliah Bond?
So me, Malia is a creative person. Um, I love to I love to do a lot of things involved with art, so like drawing, painting, and stuff like that. And I also like playing video games. That's one of my hobbies. I love everything art related. Also, like going to museums, exploring new things, learning new things, because it's really fun to have more knowledge and things and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot more, but this is all I can say right now.
Okay, so what makes you special? What makes you special?
What makes me special? Well, I guess in my family, I'm the first person to go to Morgan and stuff like that, and also go to school for art related things. Um, and plus, like a lot of people in my family, they like art, but they're not really artists like that. I only have a good few, so I guess me being an artist is also what makes me special as well. And yeah,
Okay. Oh, hey, look. Hey. So how has the past 2 years affected you? We're still living in this COVID world. It's not talked about as much, but people are still catching COVID rapidly. So how did it affect you, especially um, with you guys being in school? How did it affect you guys?
um, it kind of affected me a lot. Only because back in 2019, you were so used to doing things freely without having to worry about COVID. So after that happened, it's like coming back to school and stuff like that. It it's just you. like I'm cool wearing a mask or anything, stuff like that. But it's like I have to get used to living in that type of space for a while. And now this is like the new norm and stuff like that. And it also caused it I guess it like attending college was kind of different because it's like you couldn't really do a lot of things. You couldn't do a lot of activities and stuff like that because of the pandemic and stuff like that. Um, but other than that, me also growing up and becoming an adult, that was also a big change as well because I'm it's a lot of things that I'm trying to get used to now as an adult. I'm so used to living under my parents and them helping me with most of the things that I have to do, like scheduling appointments for things and stuff like that. And then we also have college where I'm able to become experience things as an adult, and I'm also able to do a lot of other things that I didn't think I would.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we already know you went to Morgan. We already know you go to Morgan State University. What year are you in?
So I'm a sophomore. Um, I will be graduating in 2025. I came uh, in 21, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. But I do plan on transferring to Bowie soon, only because one, it's because it's closer to home. Second, the art program is better at Bowie. I love my college experience at Morgan, but I feel like Bowie would be a better option in that. And then yeah, and then I'm closer to DC, and DC is it's a lot of things involving art in that area, so I can like apply for an internship or anything like that, or a job art related in that area.
Yeah. My girlfriend was telling me that Bowie has really upscaled their arts departments because
Mhm.
my son also, when he transfers over from PG, he's looking at Bowie too because their art department is one of the best in the country, or becoming
Yeah.
one of the best in the country. So that's good. That's what's up. So what made you pick? What made you choose Morgan in the beginning? What made you want to go to Morgan State in the beginning?
Well, one of the reasons is because my friends are going, and I was like, because I'm going to college by myself, and I feel like we're going to be a good opportunity because we can be there for each other, and if there's any problems we have, we can always help each other in those problems. And I felt like the college itself, it was a good college to go to. I felt like the program was going to be good, but after time of of thinking and stuff like that, I know I'm going to miss my friends a lot once I transfer. But I was thinking about the opportunities and what would help me out in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I attended Morgan.
And what is your major again?
Graphic design.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into the gaming. So most gamers are young men. My
Mhm.
son, he games. I don't think as to the extent of you gaming, but you love gaming, and I heard you're good at it. What does it mean to be a gamer? Like, what does it mean? Because I know it's different. As I might be like, oh my God, that's a waste of time, but people actually make money from it. So, what does
Mhm.
it mean to be a gamer?
Well, to be a gamer, I mainly game because it's a lot of fun. Like if you have free time and you're bored, it's like, oh, how about I play this video game? Plus, it's a lot of things. Like for me, one of the reasons why I like gaming is because I'm exploring different games. And then I love the art behind some of the games and the story modes and all this other stuff. And so, um, yeah, like, can you explain the question one more time before I get lost in thought?
No, I was just asking what does it mean to be a gamer?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, to be a gamer, I mean, I guess I didn't really have a full on good meaning, but I
Okay.
feel like it's just, mainly for fun and stuff like that. Because me, I don't play games for like any money or anything, or probably not yet. But I feel like it's all based off of fun, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Because every time I call Sierra, where Maliah? Oh, she playing a game. Oh, she playing a game. And then I heard you was actually going to write a game or app for a game.
Oh yeah, no, I was well, I think I had like thoughts about it sometimes, but I was like, I don't know. I might stick to like other things like
Oh,
drawing and stuff like that, and
okay.
creating art for other people.
Okay, that's cool. So, what made you want to become an entrepreneur and open up your own business?
Well, one of the main reasons is because of my mom. She has her own business. She's also a graphic designer, and so I
Okay,
can really
Mom.
learn from her. Yeah, so she's been a graphic designer for 10 years plus. She's been a graphic designer for a long time. But yeah, I she was one of the main reasons why I want to have my own business, and I've been influenced about around a lot of other people because a lot of people around me are starting their own business and what they have or what they are passionate about. Like Sierra, she has her business based off of her hair care. And then one of my friends trying to start her business, her cooking business. And so I'm like, why can't I just start one? Because it's a lot of things I can do with what I'm passionate about.
Yeah. So, what was your business name? What would you call your business?
So I'm gonna call it Astrophilia. That me. That's gonna be the name of it. It's like I don't know. I might change it later, like into something different, but I'm gonna just keep it at that for right now. But
So, what does
basically,
that mean?
so astrophilia, I looked it up a while ago, but it means when you're interested in space. So basically, like the moon, the stars, stuff like that. A lot of things space related, and I love things related to space. I love drawing space stuff, space art, the moon, the stars, all this other stuff. So, yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I called it astrophilia.
Okay.
And then me is just short for Mimi because a lot of people call me Mimi.
Okay.
Um, and so I just put me at the end.
So, what type of services would you provide with your business?
So I'm planning on helping people with their logos, with their brands, and if they need anything custom made, I can also help with that. And then I'm an artist as well, so I can draw things out. And um, I was also thinking about selling tattoo stencils because I love tattoo art. So I was also thinking about doing that, but that would probably be like a little later.
Okay. Okay. So, y'all hear her. Once she get up and running, you hear what she gonna be doing. And she can draw. I seen some of her work. She have a website, but we'll get into the all that good stuff. So, what have been some of your greatest achievements?
Um,
Because I read your resume.
I feel like I feel like one of my greatest achievements was, I guess, attending an art school because if I didn't go to that art school, I don't think I would be as passionate as I am now. I feel like I would be directed towards something else, like probably something sports related, and I wouldn't be where I'm at today because I like playing sports, soccer, basketball, and stuff like that. But the school I went to didn't have that. So all I could do was focus on what I came there for, which was museum studies. And under that, we were focusing on graphic design, artifacts, stuff like that. And so I feel like my one of my greatest accomplishments was attending Duke and also making it to Morgan, because there would be times where I struggled in school, and like sometimes, like in the back of my head, I'll be like, am I really going to make it? But I, like, my parents, they kept pushing me, and I was pushing myself, and I was like, yeah, like, I'm pretty,
Cool. Cool.
I can. And then it was other things like, I was an intern at Gallagher and Associates.
Mhm.
I think it's a graphic design firm in Silver Spring, if I'm correct. But I did that during COVID, so I was like at home. Um, but I did a project called the Passion Project, and um, it was a great achievement because it was my first time really working on a project on my own, kind of. I did
Mhm.
have help, but um, it wasn't like group related. Like everybody else is working on the same thing, and we had to present our own version.
Oh,
So
okay.
I feel like it's another great achievement.
Cool. Cool. So, what have been some of your obstacles as being a young adult?
Money. That that's been one of my biggest obstacles. Sometimes I would have a hard time managing money, and most of it would be spent on food. I'm a hungry hippo. I love eating a lot, and I just spend money on food and stuff, and I don't pay attention to how much I spend until it's the last minute. And so that was a big obstacle because there'd be times where I'll check my bank account, and that I didn't even have McDonald's money. But yeah, that was one of my biggest obstacles. And also another one of my biggest obstacles was basically school. So once I got out of high school, I was focused in college, but I underestimated how classes in college would be versus classes in high school because um, freshman year, like first semester, I was excited to be in college. I was focusing more on the excitement instead of classes, and I have been doing my assignments, but it's it was like part of it was too late in some areas.
Yeah.
Like I passed most of my classes, but it was one class that I did fail, and like I was disappointed in myself in that, but it's like, sometimes you make mistakes and you can come up from that. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So,
take that.
so when you went to college, you was like, yeah, I'm not home no more. Yes, I'm on campus. We gonna party.
Yeah, I was
With
like,
no
we
classes.
outside.
And then you had to balance those classes
Mhm.
and hanging
Yeah,
out and stuff. But
because
guess what?
reality hit me quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
At least you learn. At least you learn.
yeah,
You learn, and you can tell another freshman, look, make sure you balance when you get to school. Make sure
yeah.
you balance. So that's something because you're the oldest out of your siblings, correct?
Hmm.
So you went through it. You can let them know, hey, when y'all get to school, it's all fun and good, but make sure you balance your books as well as your outgoing life. So who does Maliah look up to, or who is your mentor, if you have one?
I the person that I look up to the most is my mom. I've looked up to her since I was really little. Um, Cause my mom, what she does, she always encourages me. She always tell me like, I believe in you. Like, I know you can do this. You just have to keep pushing yourself. And so my mom, she's been a big like inspiration. Like she helped me so much. And even in graphic design, I used to watch her design some logos and websites and stuff for her clients, and she'll like tell me a few things to help me out, and it was really fascinating to watch her do that stuff. And um it just really inspired me a lot.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. We need to have your mom on here too as well. I didn't know
yeah.
your mom was a She did. Yeah, I know she's an artist. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, what is next for you? So, what is next? What is next? Where you see
Um,
yourself in a couple of years, or just next year, a couple of months? So, what's next for you?
hmm. Well, I'll say probably in I say in a few years, I see myself I'll see myself with that business and like going up, you know, um, from that. And I also see myself having a good like a well paid job and stuff like that, and doing things on my own because I'm still like I know I'm an adult, but I still haven't really experienced what adults really go through, like paying bills and uh, bills, a lot of that. And so, in a few years, I just see myself um, just, I guess, grinding to get to where I'm trying to get.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay. So, somewhat you have a vision
yeah,
where you're trying to get to.
yeah.
And, good. Okay. Okay. Great. So, how can my viewers follow you? How can they follow you to support you, to help you out?
Um,
I say, cat, give your cash app. You're a broke college student. I have viewers. No, I'm just saying, I have viewers that blesses folks that have been on my platform. So give your whole spiel, and I'll make sure that I put her information down below this interview as well, so you guys can follow her and keep in contact with her because she's
okay,
good. She's from great places. So give your love handles.
yeah, I can give out my business Instagram because I'm gonna start posting on there soon. Would you like me to type it in or just say it out loud?
You can say it out loud and you can type it in. If you know how to do all that,
Okay,
you can.
okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
And
Okay.
give
So,
your website. You have a website up.
oh yeah, also I also do have a website too, and
Yes.
I'm planning on updating it because I have more work that I've done that I haven't put on the website yet, but I will be doing that. Um, and yeah, so my Instagram is astrophilia.me. So it's astrophilia.mi. So that's my Instagram, and I can also put my website link um, into the chat. Will everybody be able to see that or?
No, they won't be able to see the chat. You got to go back and put it on the Facebook and the Facebook.
Oh, okay. Okay.
These kids they know all this technical stuff. Okay, I don't know, but yeah. So after the interview, you can go back in, boom, and shoot it in. Shoot all your information in there.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, I'm also having a TikTok too as well, but I'm trying to. I might post on Instagram more now before I post on TikTok, so it might not be anything on TikTok yet.
I might post on Instagram more now before.
And yeah, I would say my Cash App, but
We'll put it down below.
okay,
I'll make sure we put it down below.
okay, thank you.
So if you can leave your peers some encouraging words, other maybe high school seniors that might look at this, or other college students. You know what I want to ask you? What made you choose the HBCU to attend? Because you could have went
So
anywhere. So because you could have went to art school. You could have went to an art institute. What made you choose a HBCU?
okay, so I was choosing it's a school called SCAD. So it's basically an art school. It's located further down south. But I was planning on going there, but the tuition it was too high for me to pay. And yeah, but my next option was it was um it was Bowie. So my first option was Bowie, but I attended Morgan, and I wanted to go to HBCU, because I feel like I would relate to people at a HBCU more than a PWI. And also, I experienced it firsthand because here I could feel like even though we don't all know each other, but it's like it's a better connection here. And like down the street, there's a neighboring school called Townsend University, and that school it seemed nice, but it wasn't like when I visited the campus, it didn't really have that HBCU feeling
Mm.
that I personally want. And yeah, I just feel like I can relate more at a HBCU.
Okay. And someone said that the school you was talking about is either in ATL or
Mhm.
um
Georgia.
ATL or Savannah. Yeah. So
Yes,
it's
Savannah,
somewhere. It's a, yeah. It's a, yeah. It's a,
Georgia.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz, thank you, cuz. My cousin's watching. Eric Collins. He does a lot of things with the youth as well as college students as yourself.
Mm.
But so if you can leave us a little bit of some positive words for the seniors, upcoming college students, students that's already in college.
Yeah, all I have to say is I know this is said all the time, but whatever you're doing, do not give up. Work hard to get where you're at because if you work hard, the closer you'll get to accomplishing your goal. And if you don't move, then you won't get closer to it as much as you want to. And also, when you get to college, make sure you manage your money right because sooner or later you're gonna be struggling. You might get a refund, you might not, but once you get it, just make sure you manage it and save up your money. So when there's an emergency, you have money to like get more food or anything like that or transportation. But
Yeah.
yeah, and
It's called oodles and noodles. Just saying.
but yeah, I appreciate you interviewing me and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And
No worries. I wish you best of luck. I know Sierra's gonna miss you not being at Morgan.
yeah,
But like you said, Bowie has have um a great art department. My
yeah,
son is even looking into Bowie as well. My girlfriend said it's becoming one of the state of the arts in the country. So wherever you go, doesn't matter what school you go to, as long as you get that education and you got your mom as your mentor because she's doing it now. So you have a boy, you're in the right career path because you have someone that's already have their own business and doing it. So big ups to you, mom. I always like to say thank you for watching Telfair Graves. Thank you, cuz Eric Hodges watching. He also put in there for internships for the DMV, twc.edu. He said write that down
okay.
for internships in the DMV area. So that's twc.edu.
EDU. Okay, I
Yeah,
got it.
right.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So, guys, thank you for watching. I have been meeting a lot of college entrepreneurs, college people that's doing a thing and representing their HBCUs well. So if you know anybody that wants to represent the HBCU, that wants to come on to our platform, please let me know. Even PWIs, if you want to rep your PWI and let us know what you got going on, please just inbox me on IG, YB conversation underscore official underscore site. Just message me and let me know. Bring your kids on, yeah, your nieces, your nephews. But if you know anyone that likes to come on, and you don't have to be in college, if you want to come on to my platform as well to just share what you got going on in your community or in your world. Or even if you're at home and you just like being at home and you just want to talk, you can come on too. So in saying that, thank you, Maliah, for gracing my platform, and I wish you the best of luck. I'll make sure she get her information down below the interview so you can support her and just follow her because she's doing great things. She's doing great things, great artist. So please follow her and look her up and support her as well. So in saying that, have a great evening. And next Thursday, yes, I will be on. I was going to say it's my birthday, but it's not. My birthday is afterwards. So shout out to all the March birthdays and February Pisces, as well as you, cousin Eric. I know you'll be celebrating in March as well. But yes, so stay tuned next week. Coming back with another fascinating interview. So stay tuned. Maliah, stay on. Have a great evening, everyone.